Former US Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley has said that India should take Donald Trump's point seriously and work with the White House to find a solution to the tariff war. Now, Haley has said that India is essential for the US and must be treated like a prized, free and democratic partner. This was Haley's stance earlier. What's important is that now she's come out and she said that India should take Donald Trump's point seriously and work with the White House to find a solution to the tariff war. She's further added that talks between PM Modi and US President Donald Trump must take place soon, and has even asked to not replace or equate India with China. Now, what's important is that Haley's comment comes after the Indian origin Republican leader drew flag from her own party over taking the side of India in the ongoing tariff war. But on Saturday, she in fact highlighted a part of her Newsweek opinion piece in which she sounded a warning for India as well. The latest in this story is the fact that Nikki Haley, the former US ambassador to the United Nations, has said that India should take Donald Trump's point seriously and work with the White House to find a solution to the tariff war. She's hailed US President Donald Trump's ongoing tariff war on India, and she has encouraged India to come to the table for talks with the United States, of course. Well, on this, we have my colleague Priyanka joining us on the telecast. Now, Priyanka, help us understand the context in which this comment comes from the Indian origin leader, given the fact that, she already faced flack from her party for her previous stance, in which, remember, that she'd cautioned Donald Trump against derailing ties with India. Now, do you view this as her, in fact, hardening her earlier soft stance on India, perhaps because of backlash from her own party?
To me, it sounds like political survival. Remember, if you're asking about context, in November 2024, after winning the presidential election, Trump indicated he actually put out on his Truth Social that specifically Nikki Haley would not be included in his new cabinet. This was a flat out ban from consideration for any high office for her, and likely driven by concerns over loyalty as well as prior opposition. Nikki Haley has flip-flopped on a bunch of different issues, and she drew criticism when she was running for president for this. She would say one thing and then flip-flop 1 month later and say another thing. So that's what Trump didn't like. In addition to that, Haley has criticized Trump on issues like entitlement reform, spending, Ukraine, as well as foreign alliances. But she also recognizes alignment on broader conservative goals. So Trump has called her everything from bird brain to someone that just keeps on flip-flopping. I think that this is just political survival. Now, after Trump has won, his popularity has been going up across the country. It's common for party rivals to realign publicly, even if it's reluctantly, because she honestly has no choice. She cannot go back to the Democrat Party. She has to stay now within the Republican Party. So for the sake of unity and relevance, she has to go with the leader. Now, Haley's support helps her maintain a voice within the GOP's dominant coalition. GOP is expected to win the next election as well. A lot of people are predicting that J.D. Vance will run 3 years from now. So I think it is just her preparation for staying relevant within the party.
Right, absolutely, Priyanka. Thank you so much for joining us. And also, I wish to understand from you, just another question that just came to my mind, that, you've also talked about her trying to maintain her relevance within the party. Now, help us understand, she's backtracked on her comments earlier. She had said that the US's, the US's stance on imposing tariffs on India could in fact derail ties between the two countries. And now she's gone back and she said that, it's in fact India that should make the effort to come to the table, and the US is very right in doing so. So help us understand the entire sequence of events that led to her backtracking her comments.
Well, entire sequence of events was in May 2024, she said that she would vote for Trump. Then she criticized Trump on a bunch of issues. In November 2024, Donald Trump basically said she's not going to be part of my cabinet at all because he was the winner of the presidential election. Now she's kind of remained dormant. She's not really commented. If you notice on her Twitter or her X, feed, she's not really said anything except for the obvious. It is just her aligning towards the GOP party, the Republican Party. At this point, I think that she doesn't have a chance if Trump is in power, if JD Vance comes into power. I don't think she has a chance at any high cabinet position, but it can't hurt to try, right? She's already criticized Trump on a lot of his goals, a lot of what he wants to do. She said the exact opposite. Like I said, Trump has called her a bird brain. I think JD Vance is going to follow what Trump wanted and carry on if he wins the next election, which he's expected to do. So in my opinion, it is just her trying to remain relevant, perhaps her trying to get a position, in the next, when the next president is elected. So it might mean that she's thinking that GOP will remain in power. She's just trying to remain relevant within the party.
Right, so you're suggesting political survival for Nikki Haley. Well, thank you so much,
Political
Priyanka, for
survival,
joining us.
that's exactly right.
Right.